Mr. Speaker, you were riding, though, atop of the polls, and after millions of dollars were spent on your record, you've kind of had a spectacular crash in the polls. And I want to ask you, because just the other day on the campaign trail, you talked about that. You scolded Mitt Romney, his friends who are running this super PAC that has funded that, and you said of Mitt Romney, somebody who will lie to you to get to be president will lie to you when they are president. I have to ask you, are you calling Mitt Romney a liar?
Yes.
You're calling Mitt Romney a liar?
Well, you seem shocked by it. Yes. I mean, what
Why
else could you say?
Why are you saying he's a liar?
Because this is a man whose staff created the PAC. His millionaire friends fund the PAC. He pretends he has nothing to do with the PAC. It's baloney. He's not telling the American people the truth. It's like his pretense that he's a conservative. Here's a Massachusetts moderate who has tax-paid abortions in Romney Care, puts Planned Parenthood in Romney Care, raises hundreds of millions of dollars of taxes on businesses, appoints liberal judges to appease Democrats, and wants the rest of us to believe somehow he's magically a conservative. I just think he ought to be honest with the American people and try to win as the real Mitt Romney, not try to invent a poll-driven, consultant-guided version that goes around with talking points. And I think he ought to be candid. I don't think he's being candid. And that'll be a major issue. I mean, from here on out for the rest of this campaign, the country gets to decide. Do you really want a Massachusetts moderate who won't level with you to run against Barack Obama, who, frankly, will just tear him apart? I mean, he will not survive against the Obama machine.
A Massachusetts moderate that you have just said is flat out a liar. That does raise the question, Mr. Speaker. If he does get the nomination, do you think that you can find a way to support him, or will that just be a little too much for you? You could.
No, I would support him against Barack Obama. No, I would support a Republican candidate against Barack Obama because I think Barack Obama is tearing the country apart. But let's be clear. Which part of what I just said to you is false? Why is it that if I'm candid in person and I'm willing to be honest in person, that's shocking? If his PAC buys millions of dollars of ads to say things that are false, that's somehow part of the way Washington plays the game. Isn't that exactly what's sick about this country right now? Isn't that what the American people are tired of? Isn't it time to have some politicians who have the guts to tell the truth?
But what you said, Speaker Gingrich, is if someone will lie to you to get to be president, will lie to you when they are president. So you're saying Mitt Romney would be a liar as president.
But less destructive
so how could you
than Barack Obama.
support somebody like that?
He would be much less destructive than Barack Obama.
What?
You don't think, well, look, if you think Barack Obama is not a risk to the country's future, then he's somebody you can vote for. I think if you watch what the White House is doing right now, this whole effort to govern without the Congress is stunningly unconstitutional. And so I would ask you...
but Mr. Speaker, I mean, what you're saying is, folks, Barack Obama is so bad that we'd be better off electing a bald-faced liar to the presidency, somebody that we'd never know if he was telling the truth.
Well, I think that would be... Look, I think that... Well, I'll let you go and check his record, Bob. Look, you're a professional reporter. Did he support Reagan in the 80s or not? The answer is no. Did he vote as a Democrat for Paul Tsongas in 92 or not? The answer is yes, he did. Did he say that he didn't want to go back to the Reagan-Bush years in 94? Yes, he did. Did he run to the left of Teddy Kennedy? Yes, he did. Now, why is it politically incorrect to tell the truth? I mean, you're saying in the traditional Washington pattern, it's better to be sweet and honest and have this face of saying, oh, gee, we want to be nice to each other no matter what happens to the American people. I think the American people deserve the truth. I think the next couple of debates will be very interesting. I'm prepared to defend every single thing I've said to you this morning. And candidly, I wish Mitt would just, level with the American people, be who he really is, and let's have a debate about a Massachusetts moderate versus a real conservative.